Hello and welcome back to Auto Reviews 24. My name is I'm here to help you simplify your car buying journey. Today's car is one of the most affordable all-electric car available in the Canadian market. Before we get into more details, please make sure to like and subscribe and support this channel. Today's car is the new 2024 Chevrolet Equinox EV right here in this beautiful blue metallic color. This is one of the most affordable all-electric SUV car in the market today for a price point of 50,000 Canadian dollars. Surprise, isn't it? Yes, you are right. I would say Chevrolet has done a great job in making this car for middle class people and for people who were waiting for a long time to buy an all-electric car which is affordable. This car compares with the likes of Model Y, Hyundai's Ioniq 5, Kia's EV6, Volkswagen ID4, many other cars in this category. But you know what? All of those cars actually starts with the base price which is higher than the top model of this particular car. Now that's what I call it affordable. Today, before we get into more details about this car's exterior design and styling, interior tech, and the overall space and storage and everything, I just wanted to address one important thing, which is a belief of most of the Canadians that the EV cars are not made for Canada or not made for this country because of the colder weather. Well, yes, you are right, but here is my opinion or thoughts on this. I believe that electric cars are the best thing which we can have in today's market because number one, obviously you save planet. Number two, it gives you a long-term cost savings. And number three, for all the issues what you might have that, hey, how does an AMA, roadside assistance companies, would support an EV car if the car breaks down on the way? To be very honest, that's not a big concern at all. Nowadays, this car, for example, comes with a range of more than 500 kilometers, which is enough for your everyday driving or even a short trip around. Plus, if this car, let's say, breaks down on the highway, AMA does support by boosting this battery, or even they have battery trucks which comes and charges your truck in less than 1 hour. Most of the electric cars now comes with an inbuilt 12 kilowatt hours or 19 kilowatt hours charger, so it can charge your car in 10 minutes to almost 120 kilometers. And if you charge the car for like 30 minutes, you get almost 80% charge. That's not a longer time for us to kind of, worry about. When it compares to the gas powered cars, you have got so many moving parts. The engines, the other stuff going around under the engine and so on are more likely to break down and kind of bring issues over the period of time. All this hassle of changing the oil and everything else is gone. Hence, I still believe electric cars are the future of the market. These cars are more simple to understand, simple to drive, and simple to maintain. Okay, so enough of talking now. Let's get into more details about the exterior styling and understand how does it look. Today's car is the base model 2LT, and right from the front, this car looks modern, it is futuristic, at the same time how simple it looks. To start with, I like this LED going all the way through this car. It also turns into your turn signals when you turn it on. Right below you have the regular LED lights, high beam and low beam. Also, this has got this carbon fiber style plastic finish all the way across, which looks so rich. Front camera over here, even the diamond finish right on the front. Mind you, this is an electric car, so no grille is required, better in that way. Even active shutters, and the overall profile is wide. This particular car is 190 inches long and 77 inches wide, and hence big car means more space, more storage and more comfort inside. Over to the sides, this car comes standard with an R9 wheels, which is 245 by 55. Again, wide tires, I would say. I like this forward looking aero style wheels. The charging port is right over here. Let me show you that. This comes with a CCS charger right now, but they are going to adapt to an NSCS charging port in the near future, which Tesla cars uses, or most of the car market is going to transition to NSCS charging port pretty soon. Over to the sides, the way the Equinox is spelled with some blue elements really is striking. Big side mirrors with no turn indicators integrated, so that's one of the zonk. Handles, I would say, is also flush. I will just show you how it looks. In fact, this is how the car key looks like. Very standard and simple looking with a golden bow tie Chevrolet logo, nothing special, which is again I would say they could have done this key different to make it feel special. As you see now, even once I unlock, it's typical to how Tesla handles are, so nothing unique about that. Over to the sides, you see this two-tone paint here which really elevates the side look of it. This car comes with only 6.5 inches of ground clearance, which is not the greatest when it comes to SUV. Let's go to the sides in the back. This is where things get really interesting. The side, I believe, is one of the most handsome looking in this particular car. This has almost a vibe like a Porsche Cayenne, isn't it? Or even a Porsche Macan. This car from the back looks really nice to my opinion. Tail lights, bar going all across the width of the car. In fact, this is also turning into a turn indicators for higher models like 3LT and 3RS. The Equinox badge is clearly spelled with all-wheel drive. So this particular model comes with dual motor which produces 288 horsepower. The rear bumper is very traditional and simple, nothing classic about it, but it still goes very well with the design. If I open the trunk right now, the trunk space is excellent. It is around 26 cubic feet of space, which is good. You have got some storage space under the trunk as well. Again, a deep storage right here. You don't have any handles to kind of drop this car's back. You have got handles over here which you can push it and make the car, the second row, flat. After the second row is flat, you get roughly around 57 cubic feet of space. Again, it has got power lift trunk, so which is again good. Overall, the car, as I say, it does look really elegant and surprisingly nice. Let's get into more details about the interior of this car and understand how much spacious and technologically advanced it is. The door panel looks really nice. In fact, it is very simply laid out. Literally surprised how soft the materials and good quality materials are with this car. The top part is quite soft, even the handrest is soft. There is enough cubby space as well, and this blue accent which they've came up with is also going well with this interior. Over to the dashboard design, again a good rotary style big AC vents. This is also a soft injection molded plastic over here. Again, the blue accent continues. The AC vents are big and simple, and the steering wheel also, as you might see, is very nicely bolstered and thick. The most important thing in this dashboard is this massive 17.7 inches of infotainment system. This is one of the talking points, and we will talk more in detail about it. The good part is this big touchscreen also comes with some handful of buttons which is also integrated in the screen, and some physical buttons for the AC vents and volumes and everything, which is also over here. You get a good cubby space right here. Again, a big zonk because there is good enough of space here to make wireless charging pad, right? Again, this area has the same blue thing going on, which I would say looks trendy, but it does, give you a feel that you wish it would have been more softer colors. Again, two cup holders, some storage space here. You've got two USB-Cs for charging. On the bottom of the center console, you have got good decent space. Passenger seats, this is a base model, but it still comes with leather interior seats. It is really soft and well bolstered. I'm feeling comfortable in driver seats, and so does the passenger seats. Looks really simple and elegant. The center console cubby opens from the driver side. It is quite deep. You just remove this tray and it really goes quite deep, so decent size. All right, now we are on the back seat of this Equinox EV, and it does not disappoint at all. We have got more than 38 inches of space. I mean, driver seat is based on my accessible height, yet I have got tons of space. The floor is flat. This can easily sit 3 people. I would say the thigh support could have been little better, but I can't complain with the overall space because you can keep your legs long and that will compensate that downfall of the thigh support. The door panel is also kind of decent, same as the front door panel, soft plastics. You have got on the center console 2 AC vents and 2 USB-Cs for charging. The front seat also has a good small space for storage, and you have got a coffee holder or the armrest holder on the center. But this car does not open in 40/20 split, so you cannot access items from your trunk space, which is, I would say, could have been a good addition in this price point. You have got 2 isofix on both the sides of the chairs. You can easily connect your child's car seat. Alright, let's talk about the interior tech and this massive screen. Before we go there, this car is really simple and easy to understand for all ages of people, especially for seniors. Why? Because the way the car starts is also quite unique. All you need is your key with you. You just put it anywhere you want. You just press the brakes and the car automatically starts. You will see ready on your instrument control, which signifies that it has started, which is one easy thing. The gear selector is on the right side here, which is again easy. You pull up and reverse for up, down for forward. Yeah, so this is how you operate the gears. You can press this button to be on the park, which is again very simple and easy to understand. Over to this massive screen. As you clearly see, there are a lot of apps here, but it is very well integrated. In fact, I would go ahead and say this is one of the most easiest operating system or software I have kind of tried so far. On the bottom of the screen, you have typical HVAC controls with your heated seats controls over here, your climate controls and fan and everything. On the main screen, you have got, let's say for example, ambient lighting. It has got 26 different styles of ambient lighting which you could easily enjoy in the night time. Going to the home, and then if you see other settings, everything is fairly simple. There is no clutter or no layers into the softwares. This car does not come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and hence this operating system is completely built on Google. So it also supports OK Google.
To do that, you'll need an internet connection.
Well, as you know, this is a demo car, so I do not have access to it. And ask any questions or take me to Starbucks or anything, and it will easily navigate it to you. The inbuilt maps are also really great because it comes with an inbuilt Google Maps. In fact, Waze is also another app which it comes with inbuilt. You can also use the phone to mirror your phone through Bluetooth and play your audio, or it can also play your messages, but it just does not project your phone. So that's one thing to note. On my left of the screen, there are these 5 different buttons. The shortest and easiest way to handle your one pedal driving or regenerative braking, what we call off, normal, high, which is again great that you get choice to choose what type of braking you want. Yeah, so the second button talks about the battery health and everything. Next to it is this particular button, which is your light controls, your headlights controls, which is like auto, high beam and all. On my left of that, you have different controls and safety features, your cameras, your high beams, park assist and everything. In fact, here you go. The camera also comes with 360-degree camera system for this price point, that too in a base model. Again, great job, Chevy. On the last option is this particular button, which you can use it to turn off your vehicle when you want to go out. On my left, you have got typical controls. On the steering wheel, you have heated steering wheel, which is great. You have a typical volume controls and cruise controls on my left. The screens are quite bright and easy to read. Overall, the operating system, the layout, the dashboard, everything is decently laid out. It is really very simple to use. Today's car is the new 2024 Chevrolet Equinox EV. It is one of the most affordable electric SUV car you can buy today in the Canadian market. The competition in this category is so much, but Chevy has done a great job in getting this car a price point which is surprisingly affordable. After a long time, there is an all-electric SUV car which is affordable for a middle-class family. Yeah, so over to the drive. Overall, the car is really planted, stable, and it is really smooth. In fact, the noise levels is very less in this so far. As soon as you put the foot on the pedal, there is immediate instant torque which you get in your electric cars, and this car is not different than that, which is a good sign. This car comes with two different powertrains, one with single motor which is front wheel drive, second is all wheel drive with two motors. The one which I am driving today is the base starting model, which is 2LT, which comes with the single motor front wheel drive setup. But the best part of this setup is you get 500 kilometers of range, which is 319 miles, and I would say that that's really great range when it comes to current electric cars available in the market. Car feels really spacious, the visibility is nice. Immediately one thing I can see, notice that my A pillar is quite big and wide. They have given a small glass window, but it's not that good enough to be able to clearly see the pedestrians. Car's dashboard layout is really nicely well thought out. A massive 17.7-inch screen, 11 inches of instrument control screens, and the blue and black accent really stands out well. This particular car is also with a blue exterior color and it goes really well. The steering handling is very precise. It also has Super Cruise from GM's, but this car doesn't get that. This one comes with heated seats but not ventilated. The suspension tune-up is really nice. It doesn't have an adaptive suspension, which is obvious because of the price point, but I must say that the car is handling way better than I thought initially. The cornering of the car is also doing a great job. The overall ride quality has certainly impressed me. Chevy has done a really great job in nailing this car in all departments. Looks packed with all the standard technologies and the battery powertrain and the range. Everything you look for in a typical all electric car right now in today's market is all there in this particular model. I'll be very surprised if this car does not do good in the mainstream electric car market. Right now, this car is going to give a really good competition to the other car manufacturers or competitors likes of Model Y, Volkswagen ID4, Hyundai's Ioniq 5, Kia's EV6. All of these cars are starting with a base price which is higher than Equinox. That's where I think Equinox is going to win the market. Few things which they can improve certainly is, one is they do not have any wireless charging. Second is this car does not have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you do not feel that you need those because this car's infotainment system or the software is inbuilt with a Google system, which is really intuitive, fast and zippy. So I would say that's a great sign. My overall thought process of driving this car is the car is really nice in all departments. The driving is smooth. The car's proportionates are really nice to handle in the city driving. In fact, this is the perfect everyday car you can have in the electric car category. All right then, it's time for the final thoughts. What do you think about this car, the new 2024 Equinox EV? To my opinion, should you consider shortlist or buy? I would go ahead and buy this car. Why? Because this is the future, guys. Electric cars. Almost more than 5 years, we have been looking for an affordable car in the market where we can buy a car for around $50,000 and it has got all the bells and whistles which you need in terms of tech, space, storage, good looks, good battery range, and in fact, this battery also comes with 8 years of warranty, so it's also great. It's very clearly a winner in my mind when it comes to the competitors of Model Ys and ID4s and Ioniq 5s and other cars in the market, because they are pricey. They are certainly good in many departments, but if your focus is to get into an EV car market and you don't like sedans or you want a more spacious car, Equinox EV is a make or break proposition from Chevy in this North American market right now. And I'm pretty sure that this car is going to do well because of its affordability and the price point. That's all about this car for now. Again, thank you all for watching this review and supporting my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. For now, see you all in the next one.